It was incredibly painful, and he was acting like it was nothing.
Once people decided that the lawsuit was referring to Meek Mill, these rumors started to circulate about his possible involvement.
No question. This may just be the first celebrity domino, and
I don't know what is going on.
Wow, they found Kendrick and White.
Nigga, no Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you heard?
Talk that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek.
Diddy's attorney, Mark Agnifilo, has addressed the situation, reportedly making efforts to secure bail once more after footage surfaced showing Diddy in an intimate encounter with Meek Mill. In response, Meek Mill is said to be urgently trying to remove the video from public view, allegedly offering $100,000 to identify the source of the leak.
What's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
But going back to the lawsuits, one of those plaintiffs that has sued Combs was Rodney Little Rod Jones, a music producer who apparently worked with Combs on his latest album called Love. Jones says he lived with Combs for a year and witnessed what he claimed was not only debauchery, but also illegal activity. In his lawsuit, Jones names some very well-known celebrities like Cuba Gooding Jr., who he claims sexually assaulted him on a yacht that Combs had rented for a holiday cruise in 2022. Other celebrities' names are redacted from the suit. For example, the lawsuit reads, quote, rapper redacted on Mr. Combs' yacht consorting with underage girls, sex workers. Then in a footnote it says, he is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Now, based on that, online sleuths quickly deduced that that suit was likely talking about Meek Mill. He dated Nicki Minaj for a couple years between 2015 and 2017, and he was her opening act on a world tour. Once people decided that the lawsuit was referring to Meek Mill, these rumors started to circulate about his possible involvement or participation in.
Philadelphia rapper Meek Mill has become the focus of widespread attention as speculation about his ties to Diddy's legal issues intensifies, prompting fans to explore their rumored relationship. Industry figures such as 50 Gene, Big Homie CC, and DJ Academics have contributed to the buzz, suggesting that Diddy and Meek Mill may have had a romantic involvement, something that is reportedly well known within the music world. Sources claim their connection began in the early 2000s, with reports suggesting they grew closer after Diddy took Meek Mill on an extravagant shopping spree.
Cause I just say,
Nah, but you got close when he offered to take you shopping.
Yeah, see, now Meek is in the same shirt. He's out there in the same shirt. This is not Photoshop. This really happened. I'm just saying, baby. No, stop it. You set that up. Look, you set that up. This dude, he's in the same shirt.
What do you mean he's in the same shirt?
Obviously was not offended by what I was offended by. This is what I'm saying, bro. It was odd. Like, this is some of the things that people say. Like, guys may say to a girl, you know, like, let me take a shot. See?
Damn.
They found it that quick.
What do you think's happening in the middle?
I don't know what's going on.
Wow, they found Kendrick and White.
Yo, Saw, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know how we playing out this motherfucker. This real life.
Real life.
Yeah, nigga, no Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek.
Meek Mill has addressed the growing rumors following a leaked video that allegedly shows him and Sean Diddy Combs in an intimate setting. While he has made several statements, Meek has not directly denied the allegations, instead focusing on his frustration with the spread of the rumors. He is determined to identify the person behind the leak and the ensuing conspiracies, reportedly offering a $100,000 reward to uncover the source.
Meek Mill himself has been vocal about his name being brought up alongside allegations of abuse, drug use, sex with underage girls. He has claimed online that his success in the industry, as well as his work to reform the criminal justice system, has made him a target. And Meek Mill is very active on X, formerly Twitter. He has voiced his thoughts about the lawsuit as well as the rumors. In September, he tweeted, quote, "From the streets of Philly to becoming a millionaire, to helping reform the system, to bridging a gap of billionaires, to interacting with the rap culture that results in success. It's a lot of people hating on me on the low. They don't play with guns, they do campaigns." And he also tweeted several times about the rumors surrounding his sexuality. For example, one tweet reads, "I have the right to say I ain't gay, and I'll trash anybody that play with my manhood, LOL." Then earlier this week, he put an offer on the table, a $100,000 reward for anyone who can figure out how he got named in Rodney Jones' lawsuit in the first place. He tweeted, "I want to hire an investigative team, $100K cash, to find out every specific detail involving Meek Mill name to Diddy case. I also want them to look at who is powering the media involving Meek, anything to do with Buddy." And then in quotes, "something not right." And then he followed that up minutes later with, "The streets know what's up with me. That's not the case. We talking about business side. Somebody powering these bad campaigns with Meek Mill. Again, I got $100K for a thorough investigation of what's powering and how exactly my name connect to this."
Industry insiders say Meek Mill is growing concerned about the impact of these allegations on his career. Initially, he stayed silent, thinking Diddy's power would shield him. However, with over 36 legal cases against Diddy and new lawsuits constantly emerging, Meek is now anxious about the growing scandals. He is keen to distance himself from the situation. DJ Academics also commented, stating that true friendships in the music industry are rare, as everyone looks out for their own interests.
Well, Meek Mill had a video recently. He was walking around someplace, and he said, "No Diddy."
Yeah, nigga, no Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me. You heard that shit, Meek? Yeah, Meek.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You saw that?
No, I seen it.
Yeah. I mean, look, you can't really know Diddy your way out of that photo. You got the matching outfit with Puffy. You can't know Diddy your way out of that. But I guess it's a little disappointing is that it seemed like Meek Mill was an actual friend.
No friends in the industry, Vlad.
But it seemed like they were actually had a relationship.
It's no friends in the industry, Vlad. There ain't no friends in the industry. I think a lot of people, you see all the silence we hearing now? I think Ray J kind of said, even though Ray J's kind of going a little cuckoo recently. Love him. But here's there's a lot of people silent. And there's three reasons. One, they got some skeleton in their closet. They're like, let me not jump in because I don't want them to look at me. Two, some of them was at these parties and they may have freaked off a couple girls with Diddy.
Yeah.
And
Or guys.
Yeah, or guys, right? And the third version is literally them trying to figure out, like, I don't want to be against this guy if he beats it. So everybody's been watching it. So they're watching it and they'll be like, shit. We're like 23 lawsuits in. Yes.
More than that. That was over 120.
No,
I see what you're saying.
They haven't all filed yet. They haven't all filed.
Yeah.
So they're like, we're a bunch of lawsuits in, right? And I think now people will realize, man, that friendship. It's time to save our own ass. That's the only part I like about with Meek Mill. Nobody ever accused Meek Mill of doing a crime. People accuse Meek Mill of being homosexual and doing some freak acts with Diddy. Let's be clear.
Former Diddy bodyguard Gene Deal has claimed that his contacts in Philadelphia are aware of Meek Mill's alleged.
Here we go, guys.
Here we go.
Right. So, you know how, like,
we all heard about this yesterday. He came in and he goes, P. Diddy definitely everybody and did this and raped everyone. And then we're like, well, how do you know? He's like, I read. Not really. It doesn't mean anything. You're always reading somebody else's numbers.
But that's what you can do in comedy. That is enough to checkmate most comedians.
Yeah.
I read, and he does read. All right.
Yeah. Well, it's just a funny thing to say, because you could also be like admitting the ridiculousness of it yourself while saying I read, because it's kind of an admission. Like, I'm not there. I didn't go to the freak off.
Yeah, I wonder if somebody goes, I went to one of these parties and man, P. Diddy was like, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go fuck Meek Mill in the butt. But like, that's never gonna happen. No one comes out and says.
So if you're looking at that, what makes you conclude that he definitely was doing that?
Because he basically, the first time they ever met, he presented him with the Steele dossier, which had all of the dirt.
That's the pee-pee stuff, right?
Yeah, all the pee-pee shit in it. Or I shouldn't say shit. There was no shit alleged, just piss.
Russian piss.
Yes, alleged Russian piss. Yes. That's the aspect
Is
Jay
that what
wants to make
collusion?
sure.
Is that what collusion means?
Something like that. And then
This plays so dirty. They play dirty like a movie.
it's pretty crazy.
The controversy grew when 50 Cent reportedly turned down an invitation to shop with Diddy, understanding the implications, while Meek Mill went, got matching shirts with Diddy, and attended a party on his arm. Further fueling the rumors, a video has surfaced of Diddy allegedly calling Meek Mill daddy, which many see as confirmation of their rumored relationship.
Mills. Well, he said a Philly rapper. You understand? And it was redacted in the paperwork to that because first of all, it had Meek Mills, it had Stevie J, they had redacted their names, and they had Usher, and they redacted their names and just said a performer of the Super Bowl and a Philly rapper. Everybody kind of knew back in the day that Meek Mills and Puff was a little too friendly. Anytime two rappers or two people in the industry come dressed up alike on more than one occasion, listen here, man. My dudes in Philly, I got some real strong dudes in Philly. They don't play that shit. And they probably embarrassed for the fact to see that Meek Mills, one of the street guys that came out of there, got caught up in this Hollywood, whereas that he's dressing like Diddy, hugged up with Diddy. I think that Lil Rod know a lot of shit, but I know this. Two men dress alike, it's just like two men laying down.